in these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these caps.
And I'm just like you.
We fulfill the prophecies.
And I'm just like you.
You might be light, I might be dark.
But I'm just like you.
We kill each other over colors.
Damn, I'm just like you.
I'm in these ghettos, in these
And
slums.
I'm just like you.
They call you nigga, call me Spick.
And I'm just like you.
You was 1619, I was 1492. We getting shot in these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these caps.
And I'm just like you.
Welcome to FCN Quick News of the Day. I'm your host, Officer Pat GL, and today's news we have.
U.S. baby formula shortage leaves parents scouring for supplies.
Scroll down. So there's a baby formula shortage because we know a famine is here. The famine is coming. It's here practically, but you know it's not made known to everybody yet. So read that.
A shortage of baby formula in the U.S. is leading desperate parents to drive hours in search of supplies, while health officials warn against trying to make formula at home. In Texas, a single mother said she left work early and drove a total of about 160 miles in search of formula, only to find one small can left.
Now that's crazy. That's crazy that you have to drive 160 miles in search of formula. Go to Matthew chapter 24, read verse 3.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So the disciples came to Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah, right? They asked him, hey, what's going to be the signs to let us know that the end is coming, that you're about to make your second return? Read verse 19.
Verse 19. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
He says there will be a hard time. It will be a hard time for those with young children, young babies that have to drink baby's milk. You know, he says, woe unto them. Hard time for them. Destruction is coming for those people. Go to Song of Solomon, chapter 8, read verse 1. Because it's crazy how a mother has to drive 160 miles. There's something that God gave you that a lot of our sisters don't know. They just think it's to walk around showing their breasts with you know, like a cleavage all out. No, that's not what they're for. That's not what they're for, man. Read that. Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 1.
Songs of Solomon chapter 8 and verse 4.
No, verse 1.
Verse 1. Oh, that thou wert as my brother, that sucked the breasts of my mother. When I should find thee without, I would kiss thee.
So the reason I brought that out is to show you that the children suck breast milk from their mother. That's what happens. That's what God does. He does that. He created it that way. So if you're not used to doing that, you better learn how to do it. Stop relying on formula. Formula is the thing that was made up. You buy, like, where does that powder come from? Why don't you just trust in the God-given gift of the breast milk that God gave you? Driving 160 miles, if you can't produce breast milk, there's stuff for that. Fenugreek, there's different things you can take. But one thing you have to realize is that God is the ultimate God, and he made your body. And because he made your body, go to Hosea chapter 9, verse 14. Read that.
Hosea chapter 9 and verse 14. Give them, O Lord, what wilt thou give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry breasts.
God said he could dry your breasts up. The same way he did in another kingdom when the enemy came and started violating the women and giving them children from the enemy. He says, listen, I could make them have dry breasts. He could dry your breasts. If he could dry it, he also could make it full of milk. But God says, give them dry breasts. So go to Luke chapter 23, read verse 28 and 29.
Luke chapter 23 and verse 28. But Jesus turning unto them said, Daughters of Jerusalem, weep not for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. For behold, the days are coming in the which they shall say, Blessed are the barren, and the wombs that never bear, and the paps which never gave suck.
You see that? God says, listen, there's hard times coming. Christ said there's hard time coming that people are going to be like, man, if I never had a baby to give breast milk, like we don't understand what's coming. We know famine is here. We know it's coming. You think it's just food? You think it's just because you can't eat a burger or steak is too high? That's the problem? No. When you got mouth to feed, when you got children, 6, 2 months, 12, that you have to feed, now you're going to understand. So the best thing to do is turn to God. Because if God can make it dry, he also can make it full of milk.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.